Channel 6 is not secure. Signals found a leak. Calling it. Time for a break. Time for a break.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean to, I hate to do that. I don't stand out like that, but I know this stuff, so I wanted to see why.
I don't believe this.
Okay, well, there's the goal. Our daily 1 sub a day goal is back. There's the stream stuff. I wonder if I've probably lost my man Debo, but I wonder if he's still in the chat. Let me see if this will work now. Debo's here. Okay, let's see. Hang on. There you go, sir. You have the eye of the tiger salamander. There you go. Fuck, that's loud. I gotta turn that down. Good God, that's loud. So why? I don't understand what that. Why? I honestly think what it might be is that one game, because it seems to be when if I start stream with the hunter, like it's something with that game is fucking up everything on my Streamlabs. I don't understand why though. That's weird. But thank you for coming back, Debo. Sorry for the weird, for some technical difficulties. I'm just having some weird stuff. Probably too, we actually, out of stream funds, out of the generosity of all our viewers and stuff, we were able to build a whole new streaming PC. And it's you can actually see like on the TikTok, we've got like videos of the build and stuff, and what it looked like when it's all done. It's like it's 10 times the computer I had to start, and we got a new monitor going, went from a 17-inch to a 27-inch monitor, and all this shit. So, but I'm still working. That was only just like a month ago, and I'm still working on some of the kinks. So, yeah. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. Anyways, let's get focused. And I gotta stop saying that. It never happens.
Hello, Guardian.
Let's try to get focused. Okay. Talk to me here. Ready? Oh, where am I at for glimmer? That was part of it. I'm trying to save up some glimmer. I need 25,000, eh? 30 buggers. This thing, can I? This again?
Thanks for your service, Guardian.
No.
Oh.
I haven't given up on the stars.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm always kind of like trying to like feed my melee with my grenades and my grenades with my melee, and so it's like they're constantly pumping each other up that way, And that seems to work pretty good. I'd rather go recovery, I think. That. But I said normally I use this, which is really good for. It works good with just about any Titan build. It just adds a nice punch to anything, Even your shield toss, everything like it that little bomb effect or whatever, theoretic trigger, it stacks on just about anything you do, any melee thing you do with the Titan. So it's pretty good. Okay. Junk. Not. I should save the attunement stuff, but I have a ton I haven't done already. Better one. I like that little Enyo. That's cool. One day I'll log in and show off my Titan. Yeah, for sure, man. Any day you want to come join me, I'm always looking for a good carry. I always joke about it's like you always got to keep a good carry around, So no, but you're welcome to join us. Like I said, we've got you sound like you're a pretty experienced player, and I don't know if you've done a lot of the raids and all that stuff, but we're gonna be trying to get into some of that stuff soon. We got our man Psycho Storm, another streamer. You can go check him out. Does this game a lot, and he's really good. And but yeah, you're always welcome, man. No way. It's not even done yet. I got stuff I need to finish. Like I want to change up some of my I guess what are they not my aspects but my fragments or whatever. Fuck this game. These things. There's a couple different ones I want to check. The first two are good, I think it was, but then It's like, the thing is, where is it here? This. I want this.
Got it.
Because I'm trying to, like, take advantage. Basically, once I get that on board, I'll be able to take advantage of, like, every void thing there is. I'll have volatile rounds, I'll have increased void damage, I'll have resistance from picking up any void wells, I'll have, like, all that kind of shit going off, you know what I mean? So, I think it'll come together pretty good, you know? But it took a lot, like, I've done a lot of experimenting and playing around, and, like, my solar build kind of still just sucks. It's just kind of balls, but whatever. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, let's do it. Like I said, check out the Discord too. It's always a good way to. We're always kind of communicating in there on doing stuff. How do I manage invites? Search Bungie name. Let's do it. Byob.
Look at that mess.
Go of Doom. I don't know why I'm using cap lock. Sorry, and I missed an E there.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable.
That-
It's just a bomb.
There's the name. Oh, it does require the thing too. Hang on, I probably shouldn't be using cap locks then, right?
Okay if I listen to music while I work?
Getting that right?
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just
Yep.
a bomb.
Number. I can't even remember 4 numbers.
Right. Yep.
You're gonna get flooded with invites now. That's just with the zillions of viewers I have on my stream. You're gonna be flooded with invites from me, giving away all your info live.
It's gonna take a minute.
Okay. Okay, I think. Here we go. Send Bungie friend requests. Voila. Don't forget to click on my name after you start. Yeah, you betcha. Yeah, your friend request should be on the way there, my new friend. It's actually a big part of why I started streaming. I'm a single dad, and I basically ended up having, because I became a single dad, I suddenly found I had no life. And then as my kid got a little older, I was like, hey, I could actually maybe play some video games again. That'd be cool. So I started getting back into video games, and someone was told me I should try streaming. And so you can go actually check out on the YouTube. You can see I dove in feet first, man. My first streams were rough. I had no idea what I was doing. Still barely know what I'm doing, but back then it was literally just like download thing and go live, and off we go.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying bus.
Yeah, well, this is what I'll say about this. I like this game. It's a really good game. If I had to say if it has an issue, or if I would say there's something that they should probably, I mean, now, okay, the game's hugely popular, so who the fuck am I to say they would be more popular if they did something I said? I don't know. It just doesn't seem very intuitive. That's part of why there's this argument about matchmaking, fire team matchmaking, equal level matchmaking, or something they call it. You know what I mean? And it's like there's a whole part of this game that if you don't invest a fair bit of research, you're gonna get stuck. You know what I mean? You could never even really know what's there. You know, if you don't kind of do a little research and try to dig a bit. So I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm kind of, a lot of it is for me too. Is like I'm new to a lot of this stuff, so it's brand new to me. You know, I've only been at it for a couple months here, so I don't know it from before. The Anunnaki, that's a cool name. The Anunnaki. Aren't they weird some alien race of people that supposedly ruled over human beings that built thousands of years ago or something, right? But yeah. Sorry, total squirrel moment. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of I will say this. I enjoy the game, but there is I see a lot of controversy around the game. So no, I don't want to spend any.
I can help you.
Gross.
Try not to spend glimmer. Yeah, I see a lot of stuff, especially with the balancing of PvP and all kinds of stuff. You know, so. But I mean, any game that you get into, and any game that's really popular, you're gonna run into stuff like that. I played like Elite Dangerous a lot when I first started streaming, and I want to get back into that game at some point. I really love Elite Dangerous. I'm really out of touch with it at this point. But there's a game that's had a lot of controversy. I mean, they just dropped console support completely. They've just gone straight PC when they were before were all console, or like they had console and whatever. That's a pretty big move and pretty controversial move that not a lot of people are happy about. I'm a PC player, so I'm lucky. They're still supporting my version of the game, but I get why people would be pissed. Why a lot of people were mad about it, and they introduced the whole thing in that game where a whole on. Before it was like you were just in spaceships, and they introduced a whole on foot part where you can actually get out and run around on foot and stuff. And a lot of people were really upset about it and didn't like it. And
They wire your brain right into the ship.
so I don't know. You got to take it as it comes, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. No game's going to be perfect, I guess. But like I said, I've had a lot of fun with this game, and I definitely want to. I'm not saying I'm going to play this. I don't know if I'll play Destiny forever, but I definitely want to power through and get into some of this late game stuff where we all have to get on mic and be a little more organized and communicate and stuff. That'd be fun. Yeah, and I've been playing games so long, right? So it's kind of like has there ever been a perfect game? Yeah, ever really? I mean, there's been some good games and ones I really thought were really good and ones I like better and blah blah blah. But like a perfect game, has it ever really been made? I don't
This is great.
know. There's always complaints about everything. I'm trying to think what the hell I need to work on right now. What I could do, actually, because I'm also working on my stasis build. I'm trying to unlock stasis stuff.
Almost done.
And I got quests, I think, hang on a second if I remember. For Gambit stuff, yeah. Yeah, I can get memory fragments. I got one there. And I thought I had another one. Number riches, yeah. Ace's final blows. Power weapon final blows. That's not that hard. I basically just have to run some gambits. Do I feel like doing gambits right now? Pretty tired.
I need a rest.
I used to be really competitive, like PvP. Well, capture the flag actually was kind of my thing, way back in the days of Quake. I was a really competitive Quake player. I was in a clan that was like third best in the world at one point there, for CTF, but I don't know. And I like the PvP in this, but I don't have that same. I don't know, all that competitive. Yeah, there you go. But it's just weird. Like I don't know if I'm just getting old or what, but all that competitive, like that made me want to be that white knuckled at the computer and stuff. It's all gone for me. I don't know. I just want to have fun, fuck around, and be an idiot. I love taking. Now I look at it, it's like I'm playing a video game. So now I take. Whereas before I take no chances and play super tight and careful. Now I'm thinking, well, I'm playing a video game. Why not? Where else do I get to take any chance I want? And the worst that happens is I die in the game or something. Like, who cares, right? So I do all kinds of stupid shit and try and play like a fucking maniac. It's fun. If you're not going to play PvP, I'm down to run or to a PvE. I've been taught hard why PvE is bad in D2. Yeah, it seems, well, I just want to say I've had mixed luck with it, because I've had some days where I've popped on, like when I was running around with Sweet Business for a while in PvP. Once you get the hang of the timing on that upspin, because it's got a really bad upspin on it or whatever, spin up, you know what I mean? It fucking shreds guys. And I was coming out with 20 kills a game, in PvP matches and stuff, and it was like, which for me was like good. That's really good. I was, in the middle of the pack, not just at the bottom of every fucking match. You know what I mean? and I've died lots, but I felt like I was holding my own a little bit. But then I've had other days where I popped on, and with the same gun, same build, same setup, I just get fucking crushed. Like this is hopeless. The minute my head peeks out from anywhere around a corner, bam, dead. I'm like, So I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't even know about all that stuff. Like, I don't even understand, like, I don't even have a good PvP build. I wouldn't know what a good PvP build from a bad one was. I'm only just starting to figure out the PvE builds, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm actually down. I don't know if you want to maybe, I still haven't done my, would you want to do this thing with me? Where is it? Go for that, the 100,000. I haven't nailed that 100,000 this week. I usually get that at some point. Do this guy on whatever it is, probably on Hero. We could get if we did a really good run, we could get the 100,000 and try for it anyways. I don't know. We'd need a third. Yeah, well, it would. I mean, yeah. Hopefully, unfortunately, I don't know. Anybody else in the chat want to come pop in with us? Who else is kicking around? Do I got anybody floating around right now? Twitchy? No, Twitchy's at work. Wolfie's playing like scrap mechanic and shit right now, but tomorrow he was saying he might be around to do this. Yeah, hero. Yeah, no. For legendary, we definitely want a third, but for hero mode, we could crush that. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. You just pop into the. Well, the easiest way is if you can join the Discord, my man, and I can. May have already done. Pardon me, I haven't popped over there. There you are. You're already in the Discord. Let me just get you the right thing, and then you can pop into the comms here.
No one's gonna mind.
It's the one I'm in the in-game chat. Just remember, you're on stream. You're welcome to either, if you just want to be muted in stream, and some people don't like to be on stream. But we're pretty friendly. We have a pretty broad, there's probably about I don't know, almost 10 people that come through the chat, come and go all the time and stuff. Like it's a pretty friendly bunch in there. So if you're cool to be on chat, it's all good with me. Just just remember your life. Don't get me banned. That's all. I believe if I give you this roll right here, you should be able to pop into the chat. And I think I just saw something pop up that when I wasn't paying attention here. Did you just send me an invite or something, or was I seeing things? I was turned away from the screen.
Oh?
Hey, Devo, what's cracking, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. It's hot over here.
Yeah. Where you at?
I'm over here in Porterville.
Porterville. That's down in the States.
Fire is the
Yeah,
archivist's
it's
one
in
true
Cali.
enemy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right on. Cool. I'm all up in Canada, man. Canuck. It's actually not too bad up here right now. It's not too cold.
All people. Hey, it's all good.
Yeah, well, I always say I have a pretty international crowd here. We got like Twitchy from Saudi Arabia. We got Wolfie from fucking Germany. We got people from like Dambior from Russia. We got people from everywhere hanging out in the chat. So it's quite the international crowd. So you're more than welcome. All right. Did you should I join on you in the game then, or?
I somehow managed to join you, but then it was someone else's thing. That was weird. Oh. Person.
Are you joining on me?
Yes, I'm joining on you.
Okay.
My bad.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna just give me like 2 minutes here. I just gotta take a quick bio break. Okay. Okay. Cool. Be right back. I'll pop up. I don't know if the salamanders are up too much. I don't know if you saw this, but this is why I am the salamander king, the one and only. Oh, wow, the water dish is looking a little dry there, but because look at that, we got salamanders, baby. Get his exclusive content. You can't get this anywhere else on the internet. Look at that. I don't know why you want to, but hang on a second. I'm just gonna
affairs.
yes, top this up. But yes, we actually have two tiger salamanders here that are our stream mascots. Yeah, aren't they cute?
I bet you they're a lot easier to take care of than 3 cats.
Yeah, well, yeah, they probably are. They're pretty. I will say they're actually very easy to take care of because they're like all the fun of a lot of like those little lizards, like bearded dragons and all that kind of stuff. Because they're, little lizardy things. But they're you don't need like a heating lamp or anything for them. You just need some dirt and some water, and they're pretty happy, right? So they are quite. But you can see they're pretty. They're pretty active little things. They're pretty active. They're actually really aggressive little hunters when you feed them. You'll see I feed them on stream sometimes, and they can lunge a good 6-7 inches. You know what I mean? Like, rawr. Got little tongues that flick out, try and grab shit. Okay. Anyways, here I'll just be right back. Get the cannon.
Oh no. It was a hot class chassis, but modded so much you'd never recognize. It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb. Yeah, I know. But I want to know where my family comes from. I can trace them all the way back to the Golden Age. This is great. Oh!
they downplayed the casualties for the news feed.
The warlocks will make the difference. Mark my words.
Those ratings don't make
Is it
any
just
sense.
me, or are the frames even twitchier than they used to be?
Okay if I listen to music while I work?
I don't usually follow the Crucible. No.
Okay, right. Yep. This was harder last time.
Time for a break.
Come on.
You've got to be kidding me.
They won't like this.
All right, let's do this.
Welcome back.
Got 3 cats. What kind of cats you got? Can't see her.
Nah, they're just cats.
Abby, look, there goes mine. You can see him going by the camera right there. It's the. That's also one of the characters on here. Salsa the orange. That's my one cat.
Cat.
Yeah,
herd
I'm-
cats. Where?
Got it.
Yeah. Come here, cat. This is Salsa. He's Salsa because he's just a little bit spicy. What you doing? This is my daughter's cat, basically.
Right.
But
Yep.
she's awake. Tolerates me. Oh,
Yeah.
sort of tolerates me. Look at him. What I like about this cat is this. He's like, look at him. He's a real good, like, ragdoll.
Yep.
Just really chill. So he's good with my daughter. She can just pick him up, drag him around, and stuff, and he doesn't ever fight or put up a chat. He's just like, whatever.
He's used to it.
Yeah, he's like, whatever. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
You never see a tooth or a claw out of that cat. You know what I mean? It's good.
That's good.
Okay.
My cats aren't like that. They're just like, hey, put me down immediately.
Some cats. I always say they're even the best cats are dodgy little. Even
They're
this
plotting
little.
something.
Yeah, even this guy, man, he's always up to something.
Kind of
Well, he drives me nuts. He uses the Salamander tank. He's not even interested in them, but he uses the tank as a way to get up into the window down here by where I do my streaming. And then he jumps down all the time. So every 20 minutes in the stream, you see everything shakes, and you'll see his big orange butt go right, right in the camera. And he's just like, yeah, cool, nice cat. And I can't get him to stop. He's like, anyways. All right, let's do this. Rock and roll. A nice ship.
Thanks. It's gonna rock you like a hurricane. That was bad.
Like it.
Sorry.
Like it. It looks like a meteor or something. Yeah. I just picked this one up, and it's kind of cool. It kind of I don't know what it reminds me of something like, I don't know, something from Star Wars or something. You can see there's a lot of different inspirations for the different types of ships in the game. You know what I mean? Some of them look like something from like Aliens, and some of them look like Star Wars, and some of them, like, it's cool.
There's a lot of Dark Souls hidden Easter eggs in this game.
Really?
A lot of the armor has it, yeah.
Ah.
Like there's an armor that's literally Saltaire. Just like
There's a lot of
Yeah.
Easter eggs in this game. Like there's even a gun called DMT. I mean, it stands for Dead Man's Tale, but it's the DMT gun and stuff. And I'm like, and I keep talking about how this game looks like a DMT trip, basically, right? Like, so I don't know. It's just funny. Yeah, there's a lot of funny little Easter eggs.
So we better get started.
Oh wow, look at this fucking
Item
thing.
the first.
Strike's been started for a while.
Neat. Sorry, I'm trying this little like poison submachine gun here for the first time. This is cool.
What are those Cabal doing out there?
yeah, it
We
does a
need
lot
to
of
get
damage.
past the security
Yeah, man.
door.
There's and they're little heat-seeking bullets too. They just use these little. They're kind of slow, but
So it says it has really bad range, but it doesn't matter. That thing has infinite range.
really?
Yeah. literally shoot it across the map as long as it's leveled or something, and they'll hit it.
That's cool.
No matter what, they'll just track to it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be losing damage for a submachine gun. You know, usually you don't have to be too far away before you start losing damage with the submachine guns.
Yeah. Once you get the upgrade for it, it just gets better. It gets worse for your enemies. It gets better for you.
Yeah, I get you. Worser is better in this case. Yeah.
That tank just exposed a solar fuel cell.
Dropping freaking solar flares like crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
That you? You're the. Yeah, that gun's pretty good, man. I like it. I gotta say too, I really like I like all the different guns, and I love all the different sound effects. Like, every gun has its own, and you have everything from like weird, like old school sounding, like, you know, like chugga 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 type guns, to like really cool, like weird alien, you know, sci-fi sounding things and stuff. It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
You guys are totally carrying me. I'm so got it burnt out. It's like,
Oh, you're fine, dude. Like, this is just how I normally play, so.
it's interesting. I noticed is like on the lower settings, it's almost like a speed run type of thing. But then as soon as you get up to like legendary above, it starts to feel more like you're playing Gears of War, because you gotta like take cover and hide and do. It's way harder to just book through everything. You really gotta take your time.
Yeah, it depends on the player as well.
Yeah.
Like, my bud has too many hours in this game.
Yeah. I guess there's some guys I've seen on YouTube that are soloing like some of the hardest stuff in the game and stuff. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
If you want the highest possible score, you have to take down everything.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, I know a lot of people always want to skip this. But if we want the points, kaboom, baby.
Oh, that reminded me of Call of Duty War.
You know, I don't ever really. Oh, wow, it does poison damage. I was like, oh, why'd that guy die? And I'm like, oh, yeah, right, this thing does poison damage. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you take down something with poison and you're nearby, it overloads the gun with more rounds, so you'll like go past the maximum amount. Really good. My gun is pretty good as a warlock too.
Yeah. What do you use?
You can equip a pair of gauntlets that makes the poison spread further and hit harder.
Oh wow. Wah! This is push me. I know one time I came in here and like sometimes there's two tanks depending on the setting. There's a tank already in here when you first come in.
Yeah.
And just as I came around the corner, it shot at somebody else and missed them, and I just slammed right into the shot with my motorcycle. It's like I couldn't have timed it worse. I was like, good job. And it's right too as the person's on the thing talking about how there's a tank on this ship and blah blah blah, and then I run right into the fucking tank. I didn't need to pop that really, did I love that I don't know how good they are really, but they're fun. These little like spears, stasis
really good.
javelins. They seem pretty good, yeah. I only just
really
got
good
them.
When you synergize with your teammates as well.
Yep.
I just don't have the build for that, so Can't synergize with it.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. The only reason I'm on stasis is because for a second I thought I was doing Gambit, and I just forgot to switch back to Void. So, but yeah, I've kind of been Void's my main build, and then I've been slowly working on stasis. You know what I mean? Trying to put together. It's amazing how hard they make you work for stasis
Yeah.
compared to all the other ones. Like it's crazy. The other ones they just kind of give them to you for some glimmer. Freaking stasis, good God! Like so many quests and stuff to do.
They're gonna eventually make all that like easier to do.
Yeah.
But right now it's sticking around. I wonder if Bungie forgot about places. I'm sure they'll eventually go, oh, stasis, right.
Yeah, jeez. I mean, eventually, I guess they'll all end up in the 2.0 version or whatever it is. Like, you know.
Yeah, eventually. Oh, you sent him to Mars.
Sorry?
The melee literally sends anything to like Mars, the Force.
Change back this. Wait, I don't know. I'm on. I'm wearing like Void Pauldroons or something. They're specifically called Void Pauldroons or something. It's not really much way to use them in stasis. I don't know.
I don't want to melt him, but
I love when you can kill him before he even gets up the first fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
occasionally, it's hard though.
We're trying to get points, and this guy's melting them. I'm like, well, this sucks. 230,000 away. And
Yeah.
Probably would have gone. It's difficult to get it at this.
Yeah, I see you're saying you almost want to let him go another round. I never really thought of that. Yeah. Yeah, so you could actually get the thing.
Got him! Without Zahn, the Red Legion will be back to throwing rocks before too long. Great work.
You're
Well, either way, good job.
Rock? Don't joke about that. I miss Harris.
Yeah.
Rumby. Huh. Rumby Monkey, are you in chat? I have a follower. Very good friend, Rumby Monkey. I don't know if he plays this game. It just seems odd. That'd be funny. That would be funny. Yeah, holy crap, you guys carried the shit out of me. Like a sleepover.
We're kind of speedrunning a little bit towards the beginning.
I wonder if that would crack me up if that was actually. You want to do another one, or what would you like to try? I don't know what else I got ready. No.
I say wind down with some strikes and then eventually call it. Bud. I'm just here to shoot things in the face and try and get tired so I can go to bed as well.
Yeah, I got you, man. Well, let's yeah, we'll run another one. I'm getting pretty close to wrapping too because it's going on. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow more during the day, and it's already going on like 3 in the morning. I should probably try and get some sleep. I already look like fucking half dead over. So we'll go do one more of these. Let's see if we can get that fucking. Maybe we'll get a good teammate. What's the solar burn right now?
There is no burn for Nightfalls.
Oh, really? It says acute solar burn.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, solar. So
Yeah.
solar does no damage.
Which is my worst fucking. I don't know. I just figure solar's fun, but it's like my least favorite one actually. I actually really love the one of my favorite builds is the Arc one, the Coda missile or whatever. It's just hilarious because it's half the time you get yourself killed using your specials and stuff because you end up way too much in the middle of everything. But it works good, like with that severance enclosure. You know, when you dive in and you actually bomb, you're like, man, you hit hard. Holy fuck. You can really blast a lot of guys with that thing. And it's fun. It's just such an aggressive playstyle, you know?
Yeah, I used to run that build.
Yeah, but it's fun. I know, but my understanding is, yeah, it's currently pretty nerfed. But sounds like next rotation, it sounds like people are thinking that Arc is going to be the... Yeah. So maybe it'll be also trying to... I got a bunch of weird artifacts and stuff that are, you know, like...
Time for me to step out.
Armor pieces and stuff that are supposed to be better for that, you know?
Okay, fire team. There's a lot to cover as your official operative in the strike against Brock is on, so we better get started. Item the first.
Shit.
Strike's been started for a while.
Huh.
Oh, I just got squashed. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thanks for the heal? Question mark?
Wow, look at that guy's name. Holy shit. I've seen some I guess that's Japanese? What is that? I don't know. Fuck, pardon me for not knowing. But
Japanese.
looks like Japanese. Yeah, that's a long name. That's even for a Japanese name, that's a long name.
Well, it's probably not a name.
Oh yeah, maybe it's something.
It's probably gibberish. I'm not gonna investigate it. Ordinary now. There's a lot of people here that just like to anime memes. I don't know. They do them. They don't hurt me in any way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I laugh my ass off. I love video game names in general. Just, you know, like it's just so awesome. But you'll be playing some game, being all serious, and then you look up and you realize you're playing with, like, you know,
of solar energy over there.
you know, Master Schlong 99 or something. You're just like, what the fuck? You know, like I don't know. I love video game names. It's so funny. Yeah.
I was another gun, I almost died. Someone shot his back.
That weird looking fucking thing he's got there. Is that glaive or what got there?
And he has one of the glaives from Vow, I think. The raid.
Cool.
I haven't done the raid, I don't know.
No, I haven't barely done any of that. Like, really haven't done much past the legendary stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so,
You get there.
but yeah, we're working on it. Like I said, we got sort of like we're playing this. And people who are interested, who have been playing for a long time, but haven't been able to get like crews together and stuff like that, right? So we're gonna try and make it happen.
I wish you luck, and I hope you get all the loot you need.
Thank you, sir. What other games you playing?
Currently, Minecraft, this game, Terraria, and hopefully Stray.
And what was the last one, sorry?
Stray. It's like a platformer, but the main character is a cat. You are a cat.
Oh, you're a cat. I get it straight. Okay, cool. That sounds cool, man. I know Berman, friend of the channel here, Berman was playing Terraria. He was doing that on stream a little bit. I remember watching. Yeah, I was watching him play that. And that was pretty fun. Yeah, pardon me. It's just a little freaking game gets so loud sometimes. So, and I'm just used to some people being in chat that are like super loud like I am. So, pardon me if I'm like sorry. What? Like, you know.
That's fine. It's like very late, and I'm in an apartment building, so
Yeah, that's totally fair.
normally I'm higher pitched, but you know.
I want to wake up all the neighbors.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I do actually stream from down my basement. I'm pretty sure it's pretty quiet down here, so none of the neighbors are complaining. So I get pretty loud down here sometimes. Depending on what game we're playing, you know. Hello.
People in this game because this game is confusing and not a lot of people know how to help.
No, for sure. No, the only reason I'm even as gotten even as far as I have is because I've had like guys like Twitchy and some people who introduced me to it who are been playing for since Destiny 1 and shit. So yeah, I was lucky that way. It definitely helps. And again, like Elite Dangerous was another game that was the same way. They just drop you in a spaceship. They don't with no tutorial or fucking anything. You just I spent the first like 20 hours playing that game, just flying around in circles, blowing up and getting pissed off. And then finally, it was like I didn't play it for a long time, and then I started playing it on stream, and I hooked up with some other people and that knew how to play, and that's what got me going on it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's not. Some games are just not super intuitive. You can't just obvious when you just sit down.
Yeah. Back when I used to play, when I used to play Warframe, that was fun trying to figure out all those systems.
Yeah. I haven't played in a long time. I just remember that I just ground the shit out of that game for a while there and got myself like the Rhino suit and a bunch of other things that anything I could get for free, And then I burnt myself out trying to do it all for free. Like it's so much work.
It's not easy doing it.
A lot of work.
I should know because I got Mesa Prime, and if anyone knows how hard it is to get that.
Yeah, I'm so the thing is it was before my kid was born that I was actually playing that, so it was like a long time ago. It's been quite. I'm really out of touch with it these days, but at the time I just remember. I had two or three suits. And this little dog thing that I was trying to collect, I just remember it was so much work to try and do it all for, if you weren't gonna pay something, you know what I mean? Like at the time, anyways. I don't know but that was a long time ago.
The pets back then, back in those days, you had to pay to keep them alive, or they become incubated.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can keep a pet alive for free. But what stopped me from playing Warframe was literally the monotony of crafting a part for a suit, and then crafting the suit, and then craft the thing, Warframe. And that literally took days. Not all of it took days.
Yeah, some games I don't know what they're thinking. It's like I don't mind a challenge, but don't make it fucking painful. That's where you draw the line. As soon as it starts to become painful, then make it, and that don't make it any harder than that. But some games they just make them too punishing. Yeah. And these days, and especially games are getting so fucking big now too, right? Like so vast. It's like you could dedicate your whole life to one bloody game if you really wanted to, and it's like I don't know, that's not my stuff.
Man, I remember when I was thinking about installing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the newest one.
Yeah.
and I saw the install was like 300 gigs. I went,
Holy
on
fuck.
second thought, I'm gonna go play Mirror's Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Ark was the same way for me. Like I got Ark PTSD. I can't play that game ever again. This is such a punishing fucking game. And again, like who the fuck programmed the game? It's like it takes up half your goddamn hard drive. You're like, what the fuck?
That's I'm not the bash on the devs or anything like that, but that's mostly because of how unoptimized that game is.
Yeah.
I feel like they could at least optimize it further.
Yeah, I feel like it's bad programming. They just don't know how to make a proper video game, so they have to make it like 8,000 times bigger than it's supposed to be or something. And you know, not to be, but then again, what the fuck do I know? I don't know how to make any video game, so I don't know. But it definitely, you know, yeah. Like I said, Ark was it's such a good concept, and that's what kept us playing the game. You know what I mean? But there were so many glitches and bugs that were like put you right, like, you know, every other day you were playing a game, you were put right on the edge of wanting to quit. Something stupid would happen, you know. You're like, fuck, so mad. And then you get into PvP, and it was just so toxic. Like, holy shit. I think the only thing I've heard of that was more toxic was Rust. I heard Rust is supposed to be even worse, but like fucking Ark PvP was just savage. It made people cry. And
Rust is supposed to be that toxic, unfortunately, because that's how it started.
Yeah.
Before, when it was just a web-based game.
Yeah. I said fucking, what's it called? Ain't far off that, you know, Ark. It was like, oh man, God, some of the shit. We did terrible things to people. Conan was another one, actually. We got into Conan for a bit, and same thing, same clan we were with in Ark they were really aggressive. we were just really into building and stuff, me and this other guy. And you know, trying to like get breed and do weird shit like that, and they just wanted to fucking piss everybody off. And, fucking, you know, like all the time. This one guy in particular, he was just a master at fucking causing trouble. So we ended up in these massive wars, and it was just like, oh god, the things we did.
The job's done, Kate.
Prospector cattle.
You can handle the chatter for a while.
Oh, nice.
Don't mind if I do.
One thing I remember about Ark nowadays is how to get to tame T-Rex in like 10 hours, maybe.
Yeah, well, that was that was the other thing. We played we ended up moving to modded servers, you know, and we couldn't go back. Once we played with like the S Plus mod and some stuff like that, oh my god, going back to regular Ark was just like, like, you know, like, it's just I couldn't do it. So I really recommend if you want a good Ark experience, go go in there. Hey, Twitchy, what's cracking? Twitchy Gamer in the house. Yeah, it's Debo of Doom jumped in to help me out with some missions here. He's just helping me grind and shoot some stuff as he's getting ready to zonk out here. I'm not too far from crashing myself for the night. We're getting, you know. You got one more in you think?
Got one more.
Got one more? Yeah, alright, let's do it. We got one more. Twitchy, you feel like getting in on this?
You can do legend actually.
You can try legendary. Twitchy's solid, man. He's the guy who got me into this game in the first place, man. He's a good dude. Oh wait, no, Twitchy's probably at work though.
Oh.
Alright, probably I keep forgetting he's in Saudi Arabia. He's on like opposite schedules we are. So Twitchy's probably at work. It's like the middle of the day for him. Well, Twitchy, you know you're welcome, buddy. Okay, let's do this.
I'm just a new guy. I don't understand what I'm doing. What's this been to do?
Yeah, there's lots of ways you can spend your channel points too, but I got all kinds of stupid memes and shit. Don't play. It should be worried.
No worries. I know someone who has a redemption for a Seinfeld meme, and that's always funny.
They get play the stream rules yet? Do you know the stream rules?
I think so.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, I really do think that your labs is just distinct.
I know. I think it's something's going on here. I don't understand why though. I should be.
I don't think anyone I know uses it no
You
more.
can't
After
smoke meth
debacle
in the
with
park.
that, but
You're not
that's
allowed
up
to
you
crap on the
research.
sidewalk. Pull up your pants and get the hell out of here.
Oh, there it goes. It worked.
Nice.
It's it's Tucker Carlson saying something about not smoking meth in a park and not crapping on the sidewalk or something. It's like it's not really the stream rules. It's just something stupid. I have nothing is really important on the stream. We're pretty. Never take anything seriously right here.
I'm leaving Operation Forge in the hands of Soraya
I
Hoffman.
can't take that man
Also,
serious at all.
Oh, I know. He's fucking hilarious. I don't know. I love. He's got such a crazy voice. It's like, he talks to somebody. I don't know. He does have some. He's like a funny character. I'll say that. He's a funny character. I don't know how credible he is or whatever, but he's definitely entertaining to watch. Like.
I don't know. I've been watching a Netflix show and the stuff that the parody about him is all true, and I'm like, really?
Yeah. No, I know he's funnier than you can't even really make fun of him. You know what I mean? Like, it's so out there and weird sometimes. It's like, I don't know. I liked what he had though. Like, I like when he has guests, like how he's really extreme himself, right? Pretty extreme right wing guy, and then he'll get like he had like a Satanist guy with like and this guy couldn't have looked more like a Satan. Like he had like he looked like a James Bond villain or something with like literally he had like one white eyeball and stuff like that shit. I was like, what the fuck? And they're having this serious debate about is Satanism good for in school or something fucking it's weird. I was just like, oh man, it was so fucking entertaining to watch.
That tank just
I
exploded.
don't even care what they were talking about. I was just like, what am I looking at right now? It's so weird. Just between they're both such strange contrasts of characters. Oh, that feels not so good. Ouch.
But yeah, that gun has infinite range. You never have to worry about.
Yeah, that's nice. And I like that it's kind of homing, you know, like kind of heat seeking.
Yeah.
As long as you get kind of close to guys, it'll zoom in on them. Maybe. Well, again, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate you coming and helping me kick some ass here. Always welcome. I stream about 5-6 days a week.
Oh, that's impressive, dude.
Yeah, considering I'm not a full-time streamer, I get a lot of hours in, bro. Considering it's really just a hobby, I'm just, you know, like, I don't know. But, still pretty good. We just got the new logo. I don't know if you see. It's a brand new logo.
I saw it.
Hey, pretty fucking slick there. My man Castle, he's been learning, he's using my stream as an excuse to learn Blender. And I'm like, that's work for me. Getting free fucking dope graphics and stuff.
One thing I know how to do in Blender is to make 3D objects that 3D prints.
Yeah. He's getting actually pretty slick. He's been putting a lot of time in doing like little tutorials and stuff and like really trying to figure it out. And he's getting pretty good at it, man. He's, you know, like anything else, enough time practice, you can figure anything out, right? I've read somewhere too, they said it's like 6 months. They said if you really just work at it for about 6 months, you can learn Blender. Yeah. Well, what do they say? There's an old saying about is this 10,000 hours to master something.
Yeah.
But that's like an old thing like for work and like trades and stuff, you know, like. But who the fuck has 10,000 hours? Invest in anything. Again, I have like severe ADHD. The idea of 10,000 hours of anything, of any one particular thing, almost makes you want to blow my brain. So just thinking about it, I was like, oh my god. So I don't know. So I may never master anything, but hey, at least I have fun.
I have many hats, but I. Oh, there goes my camera.
What else? Yeah. Actually, don't have my anti-shield mod on right now or anything. I think I only have the whatever unstoppables or whatever the one for the submachine is. On this level, I find, yeah, like on Hero, you can usually just kill them fast enough that it doesn't even matter anyways. But on Legendary, it gets to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Shit. Come on. Come on. There we go.
We're basically dead. It's just, you know, the game's like, oh, let me, huh? There we go. Thing is done.
Yeah, I like this gun. Nice.
I like it too. It's fun in PvP if you can catch them off guard, and
Yeah.
they don't really see it often.
Yeah. I've actually just recently I've been using that and it's pretty good. It's this little spider mine. I forget what it's called. It's a void grenade launcher. It shoots little spider mines.
The colony.
Yeah, that thing is pretty good in PvP too because it's like you can kind of just lob them at the guys and they'll chase them down and blow them up. So
I used to use the thing a lot. It's so good.
Yeah, I was using it in gambits where I'd save it up for so I could go jump to the other side and just unload it on the other team, get like 3 or 4 kills real easy, and then jump back. It was good. And it's void, so that's all my damage stuff stacks that. You know, if I'm set properly, it's yeah. So it was doing pretty damn good damage. Come on, you dirty bugger. Oh, should not kick.
Punch. No kick. Sorry, I was thinking about power up.
I don't even remember where that's. I don't remember where it's from. It's from something from a long time ago. I just can't remember what it was. But a phone, should not kick.
Yeah, that's power up.
Is it? Is it? Okay. Fuck, that's how fucking old I am. I'm older than I look, bro. That's how fucking old I am. I'm fucking. I can't even remember. Like I have so many references and I don't even remember where half them come from because I'm so. You know what I mean? There's just too many at this point in my life. Getting too fucking old.
I mean, that's why we have dad jokes. It's mostly
Yeah,
references.
man. Yeah.
I can feel the cringe.
Oh no. Combat acceleration. We're probably not gonna get that 100,000. Is it? Yeah, that's alright. A lot easier if you do on the legendary, but yeah, you gotta have a good third. It's weird that legendary, is there no matchmaking at all for legendary level stuff? Is that the idea?
No, for legendary stuff.
Yeah.
It's usually all legendary. Match game.
Oh, that's weird.
You're not talking about the thing. You're talking about matchmaking. Yeah, there's no.
But it's just weird. Legendary doesn't feel. I could get it for maybe levels above that, but it's legendary doesn't feel high enough to not have some kind of matchmaking. It seems there'd be enough people out there.
Sounds like I returned at just the
right
time.
I mean, they have guided games for raids. Why not for legendary?
Yeah, and it's not like people don't when I a big part of this game. I've run how many runs? I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I was just following the guys that did and trying to help out the best I could and support them. And by doing that, I learned the mission. And then some other guy did that following me when he was some newer player, right? Like, why can't it work that way in legendary like it does everywhere else? I don't understand. That's back in it. It seems weird because that's why I want to get into that stuff, but it's stupid. You can't, So.
The only thing I have to tell you about legendary is just take it a little bit slow and don't run like I did, because
Yeah.
that's a bad idea.
I've actually done one legendary like something solo, like it was something on the moon or something, and it was like and you could do a legendary version of it, and I tried it and I managed to pull it off, but it took me like hour and a half or something. Like it was like a really long run. I just sat here half awake and grinding away at it, going really really slowly, and like I said, it felt like I was playing Gears of War with how much I was like hiding behind cover and stuff. You know what I mean? Like this is crazy. So, but it's and I know we've done like again like I with that Psycho Storm. He's pretty solid. He's kind of probably more your level player, and he's just as far as like how fast he's slewing through things. You know what I mean? Like, and him and me and Wolfie were running some legendary stuff, and we were doing really good. We were crushing it pretty easily. A big part of that was because he was helping, but we were all pulling our weight pretty good. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But that's about all I've done. I haven't gotten much deeper than that. So. All right.
Have you completed the legendary star mode and Witch Queen?
Oh, no, I just tonight finished. That was me finishing the basic non-legendary Witch Queen. That was the first time I'd actually got through it. So no, I'll have to go through that again sometime. But
I highly recommend doing at least one of them, and then
Yeah.
testing the waters and seeing if you can do it yourself, or you can have other people help you, which makes it harder, which is funny.
Oh, it does it with each person? Does it like rank stack or whatever? Excuse me.
It's like Borderlands. With each person that joins, the monsters grow stronger and get
Oh.
more health.
Oh, really? Okay. Shit. I didn't know that, actually.
And that's the only content that has that, which is
interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because I was like, it doesn't seem like that in something like the Vanguards or anything like that, right? Interesting. Okay, well, I'm starting to zonk out here, man. I gotta call her for the night, I think. But that was yeah, right on, man. But that was fun. I appreciate you coming and hanging out, and appreciate the follow. I really appreciate the follow.
Thanks for the carry, man.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
No problem. You bitch, hella carry. Yeah, my back's sore, man. Jeez.
I'm sorry. I'll get better next time. All right, peace.
All right, take care, homie. Shout out to our new friend Devo of Doom. Thanks for coming out and playing with us. Appreciate it. What do you mean, what, Twitchy? Come on, man. It's like 3:40 in the morning. I have to pass out on my keyboard. I've done it. I woke up drooling on my keyboard with literally where I had like the keyboard like imprints on my face. So, all right, let's if you guys hang on a second, let's go see if we can't drop a raid on somebody. I always like to. Oh,
no. You don't have permission to leave.
Oh, Twitchy.
On your keyboard, then you can go.
I can't pass out on my keyboard. I gotta do it. I gotta bounce. I will pass out on my. Let's see who is around. We haven't raided anybody. I don't see anybody I normally know playing Destiny 2. So let's do a blind raid. It's always fun to try and find a smaller streamer like myself. Yeah, a random streamer, smaller streamer like ourselves who's. Because, it's a stream or a raid can make your day when you're just a little streamer like we are. I tell you what. Hey, there's a guy. It looks like he's doing PvP stuff. Let's go check it out. Dun, dun. Pardon me. I'm just the slowest person alive here. All right, folks. It was a good day. We'll see you guys again. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And don't forget to drop those raid emotes and drop those follows and all that when you get in there. Show some love. And I will be back on tomorrow, probably a bit earlier. So. Cool. All right, everybody. Take care. Peace.
Balls. You're raiding now?